It's International Women's Day and I'd like to thank my mum. If it wasn't for her, then I don't think I'd play football. She used to take me to training week in, week out and watch me on a cold Saturday morning. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my coach at Reading, Kelly Chambers, for giving me an opportunity in the first team and putting me where I am today.
I'd like to thank my mother for the support she's given me throughout my career.
And I would like to thank Laura Harvey for giving me the opportunity at such a young age to play with Arsenal.
Thanks to my mum for driving me hours to training and back. Without you, I wouldn't be here.
I'd like to thank my mum for supporting me in every game and taking me everywhere.
I'd like to thank Gwen Harris for when I was breaking into the senior women's team here. She helped build my confidence when I was a bit shy.
I'd like to thank my mother especially. She's always there for me whenever I need her. And my two sisters, again, always there for me. My big sister's been through a tough time lately and all she's done is kept smiling, so yeah, thank you.
I'd like to thank Jane for making me fall in love with football again at a time in my career when I wasn't enjoying it. She took over at club level, welcomed me into the team and inspired me to come back after I'd had my little girl.
It's International Women's Day and I'd like to thank my mum for taking time off her job to drive me to training.
I'd like to thank Captain Sophie as well for keeping me basically into football. I did quit at one point and when I met her she got me back into it.
And I'd like to thank my coach Kelly Chambers who coached me as an under-10 player and took me through the academy and is now my manager at the senior level.
And I'd like to thank my mum for trips up and down the country so I can play football and for being Welsh.
I'd like to thank my cousin Tracy for always believing in me and pushing me to do everything with football and telling me to follow my heart and not my head. Thank you, I love you.
And I'd like to thank Beth and Lloyd. So when I had my low days, she picked me up and she got me on the running field running and believing in myself again. And all the hard work that she's put in now, you can see through all the camps from last year and basically how much we've improved.
I'd like to thank my nan, Gaina Carter. She brought me up to be the fine woman that I am today. So I'd like to thank her if I could, but hopefully she's looking down and proud of what I've done so far.
It's International Women's Day and I'd like to thank my mother. She's always been there for me and she is the drive behind my career and my success, so thank you very much. Love you.